G'day everyone, I just wanted to bring you up to date with what's been happening in and around the AHO over the last couple of weeks, and I've been busy at a couple of conferences which we got invited to talk at. One was the Homelessness Summit in Melbourne, and we got to talk about the work that we're doing at the AHO, what's happening around New South Wales, and there are many other both homelessness providers and others who represented not only New South Wales, but I think just about every state was represented, so it was good to be part of that and be able to tell our story and the work that we're doing, and also what the sector's doing in terms of housing and housing support. So there's plenty of that happening as well. So the other one was the Affordable Housing Summit, which was held in Sydney, and again I talked a bit about the work that the AHO has been doing and the importance of Aboriginal people having choice and opportunity in affordable housing. We know that's important in terms of helping people, Aboriginal people, get access to those opportunities, employment, education and others, and so affordable housing is a key thing, particularly as we know what the Sydney housing market's like. So we need we need to be in that affordable housing space, and it's important that we continue on the work that we've done as well, plus whatever the sector also is doing in that space, and I know there's a bit that they're doing as well. So the other thing I just want to talk about was in September, and we'll start to promote this over the next couple of weeks, but in September we've got our housing conference, Aboriginal Housing Conference happening the 26th and 27th of September. And I really want to encourage and invite the sector, and we've already been out with a whole range of engagement through the NRS workshops and other bits of work that we'll continue to do over the next few months. But the importance of the Aboriginal Housing Conference is to really get your views around what's needed in terms of us developing an Aboriginal housing strategy. And what's really important is that we actually need the sector to work with us and be behind us, not only on the objectives that we've got so far and the goals that we've set, but we know that there's lots of challenges in the sector, lots of challenges in housing, and particularly obviously our focus is on Aboriginal people. So I really encourage you to get involved, and you'll see where you can book that through Eventbrite, and we'll let you know in the next couple of days on how to connect into that. But really, again, encourage you to book. We're not only just talking to people in the sector, but we're talking to those outside, and particularly wraparound support services, because we are really interested to understand that it's actually more than just housing. It's about how we support our tenants, not just about sustaining tenancy, but take up those opportunities that might come their way, and use housing as a means to be able to support people to do that, rather than just housing set and forget. We think housing plays a bigger role than that, and so again encourage you to get involved, and also a number of workshops that will no doubt run around the state over the next couple of months, which is informing our Aboriginal housing strategy, which we hope to take to government by the end of this year to seek more funding to support more housing right across the state. So again, really encourage the sector to get involved, and it's important that we hear from you what are the challenges and what's best way to tackle some of those challenges. Some other things that are happening around the AHO, we've been through an EOI for new board members, which happy to announce that we've got 2 new board members. Craig Kerslake and Natalie Ducky will join us at the next board meeting, which is in the end of August. So great to have 2 new board members on the AHO board. Some of you may have heard, but Leah Armstrong unfortunately has taken up a full-time role and has relinquished her role as the chair of the AHO. So we are in the process now of recruiting for a new chair for the AHO. So I hope to tell you some of that news, in the next sort of couple of weeks. We'll announce a new chair for the AHO. So fantastic to have them on. So I've been in and around the state recently, and I'll continue to do that. So I look forward to catching up with everyone when I get out there. Thanks very much.